G'day, Steeler Nation. How you going? Mark here, Mark Davidson from Steeler Nation Australia. What's going on? Let's continue! What's that? Let's go! Baby! Yes! Yes! Let's go!
What's the deal with the schedule?
So I think the stereotype that we drink Fosters, and the first Foster I saw was in Pittsburgh. It's a true story.
Yeah,
the first ever Foster I saw was in America. I've never seen one.
I thought that was like Australia for beer.
For what? Alrighty, Steeler Nation, welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. Got my good friends here with me, Bubba and Shane. What's going on? Welcome to the top 5. And by the way, today's going to be a really cool one. We're airing it on my 4th of July, but it's now your 4th of July, and it's going to be a bit of a fun one. How are you, Bubba? What's going on? Oh, he's muted. Oh.
Do now. Oh, I must have hit the button because I was so excited watching your evolution and drinking beer. Yeah. I must have hit the button. But no, I'm doing okay. I still not real good with tech stuff yet. So it's like I'm like a little kid in the candy store.
Yeah, but you've got your new hat. Your new hat's amazing.
I know. It's stitched.
Hey? Yeah, that's amazing. Steelers Podcast. That's where you guys are from. So anyone checking in right at the start, it is these fellas from Steelers Dynasty Podcast, and hopefully we can add to those trophies and get number 7. Bummer and Shane. How are you, Shane, mate? What's going on? How are you?
Not much. Bubba and me we're trying to get our subs up and get folks from Facebook to YouTube, but that's never going to happen. So we need new bodies, new faces, new people to watch. And we're glad to be here. I have a lot of fun when we do our top 3, 5, 10, whatever it is. I have a list right here, no matter what.
It's always good because I never tell you the question. I never tell you the top 5 what's going to happen. But I am going to give a special shout out to your 4th of July. And I do have my terrible towel today. I don't know if you guys have this one. I've got about like 10 of these.
That is nice.
Yeah, the terrible,
wow.
the Americana. Hey, what's up?
Where did you get that one? That's amazing.
I bought three of these terrible towels about 3 years ago, because I was going to give them out to my Australian audience at like meetups and stuff like that. And then the old not to be named in 2020 came up and things were cancelled and all the events started happening. So I eventually have given away the terrible towels over time. Yeah. But that's my Americana one. And today is happy 4th of July.
Americana.
And today's top 5.
America.
Like we're in the off season, nothing's going on, right? And also too, with our top 5s, and we'll try and do this for as long as we can because it's a lot of fun. It promotes this channel, promotes your channel.
Sure.
This is going to be. We're going to do things like a draft. So we'll do Bubba first, then Shane, then me. We'll go around the room. And if you choose one player, we can't choose that player. Today's top 5 is it's not really a title, but it's going to be about this. So I got Frymouth there, Steelers grilling and chilling. It's going to be who would you invite? What Steelers player on the roster would you invite to your cookout, to your barbecue, to your grilling? But I want to find out one thing first. Bubba, what do you call a barbecue in the States? Is it a barbecue? Is it a cookout? Is it?
It's more a cook. I think Western Pennsylvania, it's more of a cookout. Wouldn't you say?
Cookout.
Yeah, more a cookout.
Cookout, shindig. That's pretty much it.
So where all the family comes together and everyone, brings their meat and the barbecue comes out and drinks and just food, right? So you guys
everybody brings like some kind of food. Everybody brings something. So then you have all this food and then hopefully you can eat it all. But I mean, I always supply the sarsaparillas, so that's how I do it.
So we're going to do a top 5 Steelers cookout, but it's only Steelers players on the active roster right now, all 91 men, including Julius Welskopf, who's the international guy from Germany, the defensive end. Anyone you want to, but we'll go around the room and Bubba will start first, and it's like a draft pick. Now, when you do the pick, though, I want to know why. I want to know why he's there. Is he for humor? Is he there for security? Is he there to, I don't know, is he really good with the kids? Is he there because you want to learn more about his stories? I want to know why that you're choosing these players. All right, so Bubba, we'll go with you first with the #1 overall draft pick to your cookout, your big event you want to have.
My big event, I'm probably going to have Chris Boswell because he's not a big guy, so I don't have to spend a lot of money. So if I get, you know what I mean? Like, it's economics right now. You know, he eases in, he grabs like a hot dog. He's not eating 7 dogs. He's just eating like 1 or 2. He's not drinking all your beer. So I'm going to go with Boswell as my pick.
The bad thing is the moment you said Boswell, I immediately thought of his smoking hot wife. Sorry, Boswell, but she is amazing.
Hey, it's that's eye candy. Also, I didn't think of that till now.
Yeah, that's my terrible brain. I like that. So you're choosing Boswell because of the food factor. You won't eat so much,
right?
Yeah. Okay, I like that. What about Shane? What about your first top 5?
Does it have to be in order, like who you want the most, or just 5 names?
Nah, not really. Nah, today not really. Just do top 5. It doesn't, you can't pick favorites in inviting five mates over. That'd be kind of rude, wouldn't it?
Okay, top of my list, and I'm going to go because I want him because it's like the draft. Zach Frazier.
I knew
because I'm not going to have to put away leftovers. Okay. Worst case, I'd have to have maybe a few pepperoni rolls because those cats eat pepperoni rolls down there in West Virginia. Have you ever had a pepperoni roll, Mark?
No. What is that like?
You're freaking.
Is it like a pizza rolled up?
No. Shut your mouth.
No. I don't know, dude. I have no idea. What is it?
How's he gonna know, Shane?
Don't even go like this. Don't even. I don't want to hear it. It's pepperoni in bread. You can't mess that up.
Oh, hang on. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
No, I don't think. I think we're having 2 different things. Where's it from? Western Pennsylvania.
It's from West Virginia. It's pepperoni rolls are fantastic. Sometimes they put cheese in them, and they're just little. They're tiny. They're not. They're about the size of this little water bottle.
I don't even know what we call that. I have no idea what you call that.
I'll have to get you some when Christmas time. I'll have pepperoni rolls for you. But
yeah, cool.
I speak the same language. I like feeding people. I won't have to worry about putting away leftovers. Zach Frazier, brother. That's it.
Zach Frazier. Right. So I gotta choose this bloke for my 5 before you guys do, because I gotta choose Christian 46. Now, if you guys can please refrain from saying his real name, because when you get 1,000 subs, for some reason YouTube doesn't like the way I say his name. Maybe it's my accent. It's my accent. Sorry,
Chris K. Call him Chris K.
Chris K. I call him Christian 46.
Chris Cool. Chris Cool.
Yeah. I've got to go with my guy, Christian 46, because just want to find out his story. I think even being a long snapper, him at a party would be kind of fun to talk to, and he's a bit of a jokester. So I think he'd be like my kind of funny guy there, jokester at the party. Maybe I should have put us like 4 positions. Does he man the barbecue? Is he doing the drinks? Is he the guy at the front door, always answering the door? Is he the larrikin? He's my guy for number 5.
He can snap beers from the cooler.
Mate, you just gave me the best idea. Right? I would love that. If I'm at a party and he snapped me a long neck or a beer and I went bang, I'd just be like, you get that on tape. That's a viral right there.
Yeah,
Don't worry about a Huck tour. If it's Christian 46 snapping a beer to Davis and me, bang, and I'm like, damn, that'd be You couldn't ask any more than that, could you? You really couldn't ask for any more than that.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Alrighty, Bubba, what about your number 4? Your 4.
My number 4.
To your party?
My number 4. I know he hasn't got a contract yet, but you know what? I'm going to have him cooking all the hamburgers because nobody is going to mess with him when he's cooking. So it's going to be Cam Hayward. He's going to be cooking. No one's going to mess with him. And if it's burnt, they're still going to eat it. They're not going to give him any issues. So Cam's going to be cooked, and he'll have one of them big giant hats on, big white hats with an apron. I could see it. Yep, that's my number 4.
He's kind of the bloke too. Like, if you walked up at a party and a party
sure be eating stuff. Yeah.
If you'd be like, you're the one guy like, oh, my burger's cold. You don't go.
Nah,
to chef.
you ain't gonna you're gonna. I'll just eat it. Yeah.
Cameron, he'd be like, move back there,
Yeah, that burger's
I
pretty
like
good,
that.
right? Yeah, that's a good burger, right? That's a good
Plus,
burger, right? Oh, yeah, it's the best burger I ever ate. Yeah.
he's good for security too, I think. And I think, he's got kids.
Yeah.
I think he'd be a bit of laugh too. Haywood would be a guy I think you brought to a barbecue, would have some solid Steelers stories.
Good stories.
Too,
Yep.
from
Around the campfire,
many years
around the
playing.
fire pit.
Yeah.
You guys have fire pits over there?
Sometimes in the winter we do.
Okay.
Would he? Do you think he'd be a drinker though? You think he'd be drinking the sherbets down, the beers down? You think he'd be?
I think he'd be cracking some. He don't need to worry about like his weight because he'll probably be drinking some like real Iron City.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. He's not drinking any sissy drinks, with a little umbrella or nothing. It's going to be beer.
He's manning the barbecue.
Yeah.
He's got the steaks on the barbecue, the beef on.
Drinking beer while he's cooking the burgers.
Love it. Shane, what about your number 4?
Guys, you're gonna hate me because this is like the mic drop. These folks are the goats of cookouts and grilling barbecue. Troy Fatanu, that new kid, the offensive tackle we just drafted.
I didn't even think of that angle.
Those I was talking to Jim with the Simone guy, and we were just talking about how like there's a gene they have that they could just grill meats better than anybody else. Like the Hawaiian National Guard when I was in Iraq would always be cooking out, and you could see them, and you could smell it. Guys, that's the grill master. Mic drop.
I didn't even think of that angle at all.
I didn't either.
The Polynesian blood, they're like that. We've had they call something else in New Zealand as well. They do they cook the meat underground and stuff like that.
They have
like they're big eaters, right? So you've gotten that angle. That's what this show always surprises me on what comes out of Shane's mouth. 2 shows ago we had Fields is going to be MVP.
Yeah,
so
unreal.
That's a good one. I don't know what. You know what? Okay, I'm gonna try and go on the offensive line again. I've been trying to hype up as much as I can in this offseason about Russell Wilson. So I know he's a bit quirky, he's a bit odd, but I reckon I'm gonna have him as my number 4. Russell Wilson at a party. You know what I mean? So I think we can learn more about his history with the Seahawks and winning Super Bowls, all that kind of stuff. I'd probably ask him too, what were you feeling when you threw that stupid pass to the end zone? Like, why did you just run the ball? But I feel like he'd be quirky enough, weird enough. So I'm going to go Wilson. And this is having a barbecue before the season starts. I'm going to get him so pumped up where we have to win a Super Bowl. He's going to put the Danger Witch and Mr. Unlimited. But I feel like you get on his quirky side too, his weird side. So I'm going to go Wilson. Alrighty. What about you, Bubba? Number 3.
Well, I'm going to, man, this is a hard one. I'm going to go with Justin Fields because I don't think he's married, but he's going to be bringing a lot of shagging to the party. I'm a married guy. I'm a married guy. He's going to have a whole bunch of people with him. They're all going to be the female persuasion. They'll be like, "Oh, Justin, you need your drink filled." "Oh, yes, baby, I do." So I'm going to go with that one. I'm going to have Justin Fields come with his entourage of beautiful women because it just adds to the party. I don't know if he's married. I don't know. I was just taking. I'm just throwing a Hail Mary pass. I don't know.
I like that. I like that angle too. Before Shane just went with the food angle, you went with the
atmosphere.
The atmosphere. The atmosphere is good out that way.
Yep.
All right, Shane. What about your number 3, mate?
TJ Watt.
What? Okay. What? TJ Watt? Do you want to learn how to pass rush? Oh, is he playing the?
No. Okay. Because he's going to be the guy that if you have him at your party, that party is the party. Oh, you had Steelers? Shane, Mark, Bubba, you had Steelers at your party?
Oh, so true.
Did you meet TJ Watt? No. But I had a kicker. Come on, you gotta have Watt there.
Hey.
Same with me. Did you meet TJ Watt? No, I had Christian 46 and I had Wilson.
Yeah.
Where's TJ Watt?
Just think about it, Mark and Bubba. You have the best Watt right now in football, okay? And he's eating, and he says, "Man, I went to Bubba and Mark's freaking shindig. That cookout was just fantastic." He's telling Pat McAfee this on his podcast. "You guys are blowing up. You're getting subs. That's it. You're made because guess what? Because you picked Watt.
Yeah. So you're using the
That's
what
good.
name? I like that.
Yeah,
But don't let TJ Watt know that. Okay, you can't tell TJ Watt that. But the only reason why I'm inviting you is because your name.
So what's TJ Watt going to do? Just sit there on the bench outside? I mean, how's he going to be interacting with
people?
people?
Come to your tailgate. Not tailgate. They come to your freaking shindig. You make them man the grill? No, you entertain them. You're the one feeding them, showing them a good time. I'm telling you, man.
I tell you what, if I had TJ Watt on my party or my cookout, of course, you do the normal things, a barbecue, stuff like that, beers. But I'd definitely try and get one of the drunkest guys there to verse him in a pass rush. I think, to one-on-one him. I think that'd be hilarious. Whoever it is.
You got to have shenanigans. Mark, it has to be leg wrestling. Like, listen. Hey, guess what? I heard, you tell like Herbig or somebody, like, I heard Watt says you suck at leg wrestling.
Yeah, get them both fighting together at your party.
Yeah,
or if you had a swimming pool, you have TJ Watt throwing somebody in the pool.
There you go.
On a
remember that story a few years ago with the pool? Everyone freaked out about it because he almost fell in. I was like, dude, he missed it and he went into the water.
Yeah, well, that would be bad, Bubba, because it'd be like, oh no, TJ Watt paralyzed 5 people by throwing him into Shane Dollar General baby pool. Right?
Hey.
Can't have that.
No, I guess you can't.
I like that. For my number 3, I've kind of went off what Bubba was doing with Fields in terms of like people, dropping them off or coming, or coming at the same time with the player. I've gone with JPJ for one reason, is that maybe, just maybe, Joey Porter comes as well. And if Joey Porter's there, I want him to say, they shot me in Denver. Oh, and then I can do it with him. If I did that with him, I would lose my mind. They shot me in Denver. We won, run. And I was like, I'd be like, what the hell? And then maybe
that's
Bill
good.
Cowell comes.
That's a good one. You're getting the best bang for your buck because you're getting 2 Porters for one.
Yeah. And JPJ, I think as well, he's younger bloke, but he might be kind of cool to, learn his story and what he's doing in the second year. But I think that possibly could be a chance that his dad turns up as well. And then me and Joey Porter just hang out and just sit back and have a good time. All right. Number 2 for Bubba.
Number 2, I'm hoping when he comes to the party, he is endorsed by Pizza Hut. And I'm talking George Pickens, because Pickens is bringing some pizza and all kinds, cheese sticks, everything, because it's extra, because he's a Steeler and he signed an endorsement with Pizza Hut. So he's bringing Pizza Hut stuff because it's a party. He's got maybe 25 boxes of pizza. He's getting them shipped. So you got, I got Cam on the grill and we're having pizza because it's free pizza. So I'm thinking economics because I got to buy a lot of booze. So
didn't Juju do something with Pizza Hut?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. That's where I was going with this. So hopefully Pickens gets a contract endorsement for Pizza Hut because then he's bringing free pizza to the party.
Yeah. Right.
And still an entourage too. So he's bringing an entourage too and pizza. So him and Justin Fields are comparing notes on their entourages. So they're all like, oh, hey, and I got disco music. Yeah.
Breaking news. Right. I can play that music too. Breaking news right here. Bubba says that Fields will be quarterback with Pickens because they're at the same barbecue. I'm just saying.
I didn't say he's going to be starting. I never said that. I just said they're going to be hanging out.
That's how it works in the news media now. You put these 2 players together at a barbecue, in a fictional barbecue. Happy 4th of July, everyone out there.
This will go viral. And then Pickens will be like,
oh, yeah. You'll
they're
see.
talking about us on Steeler Nation Australia. Did you hear about that? We're supposed to be at a barbecue and hanging out.
Do you know who will pick it up? That one website out there called SteelerNation.com. They pick up anything. If they see, I think they saw Russell Wilson, got delivered a Seahawk jersey the other day. They'll probably run a story saying he's going to be a Seahawk next year. So they run everything. All right, Shano, number 2. Who's your number 2? Who would you invite to your barbecue cookout?
I'm going with another big guy, but not so big. Pat Fryermuth.
Oh, he was my next one.
You want to know
why is that?
Guys, he passes the tater salad, and everybody goes, move. Just like you're at the Heinz Field or Acrisure. He passes the potato salad, or hey, get me a beer. Move. I love it. Yeah.
So you're going for the. You're going for. You know what's funny? Bubba's going for the food factor and maybe a bit of your ladies on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I think Shane, you're going for like the entertainment factor as well, but also
all
like the
about
nice choice to meet
entertainment,
with Falatanu, you know?
You
So
got
you
some
want
help
like,
with the grill. Yeah, with the grill, you got a little bit of, hey, you might want to put this stuff on it, but I mean, yeah, I have to be entertained. You have to be.
so you're going anytime that do you think he would get over it though after like the third, fourth hour of somebody passing him move?
I
It's
think,
like, oh, man.
I think everybody pretty much would just give him shit if he did.
True.
Right?
It's like that thing though from the Simpsons where they say just say the line, Bart. Same with the Huck Tour go to say the line. So Muth is just there to be like Muth, but you know what? He was part of Grilling and Chilling too. That's why I was going to choose him because he was a one half of Grilling and Chilling. Now I got to think. Now I don't know. Who else would I go? Oh, that's right. I was going to say I'm going to choose Alex Highsmith for my number 2. Do you guys have any idea why I choose him?
No.
If you look back into some Steelers videos, he does a great Bobby Boucher, and I think he'd be great on the piss. I think if you had him on the drinks and the guys that are around there, I think he'd be just so funny to get him drunk and then just he'd be doing his impressions. He's a bit of a jokester too. So in some of the Steelers stuff, I think last year or the year before, he turns himself into Bobby Boucher and goes down that character. You know, so I think he'd be hilarious like that. All right. What about our number 1 pick for Bubba? Who's your number 1 invitee?
My number 1 invitee is not a player.
Oh, geez. Coach?
But he will crunch the numbers for the party, and he's going to get the best stuff. I'm bringing Omar Khan to the party because everything's going to be crunched. Everything's going to be good. We're going to have fireworks, and it's all going to be in the numbers. Dancing girls, whatever he can get, in the system. Salary cap, no party cap for Omar Khan. That's what I'm going with.
He might be able to trade TJ Watt for some after-hours action.
Yeah, I had to think of that one.
I think Omar Khan having a few beers, a few sherbets would be fucking hilarious.
He's all drunk, contracts. Well, and Cam's going to get his contract because Omar's going to be getting all sauced up, and he's
you'd just be like, "Hey, Omar Khan, can we share? Can we?" I'm going to give you the music, Shane, for that. I'll give you the music for that. I can't remember what I was going to say. Yeah, I think with Omar Khan, you'd be trying to convince him to go sign certain players. You know, when he's a bit drunk, like, oh mate, you should get this guy.
Get Justin Fields for like 50 cents to $1.
Alrighty, okay, this is a special one for Shane's number 1, and I'm going to give you the game time jam music in the background. Is it working? Oh yeah. To your barbecue, your number 1 pick.
Yeah, he might not be number 1 on your roster, but he's number 1 in your heart, and he can also translate for Mark, which is a positive. And he looks like one of Bubba's best friends, Brian Burns, Cameron Johnston, number 5.
She does look like Burns.
Is your potato salad stuck? Is your chicken dry? Well, he'll punt it away and bring in the good times. Number 1, Cameron Johnston.
Oh man, look at his head.
Did you say he's my translator at the barbecue, so no one else can know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But doesn't he speak Australian too? So how would you?
Well, he looks Australian, doesn't he?
Yeah. Oh man, you know what's funny? He's probably one of the least talked about players we've got on the roster. I think he's going to be really good.
I think he is too.
He's what is his average there? What is it? I can't. Oh, is that 2023? Is it 16? There's a 5 in there. Longest punt. Tied 7th in there. What was Harvin 2024 or 30?
If he could do a Bill Burr impersonation, he would just win the night over for everyone.
How many times do you think he gets that Bill Burr thing? He must get it every day.
Oh yeah,
and
twice on Sundays.
Jeez. So you went Johnston for the Australian factor, and you're going to punt away. What'd you say? Punt away the salad?
It's a trifecta. Brian Burns. He's Australian. He looks like Brian Burns. He looks like Bill Burr. He's Australian.
At least he got invited to your party because Burns would never get invited to your party.
Yeah, this is fantastic. I love it. It's good stuff. It's my number 1. It's a layup.
Right, I got to think of my last number one. I can't really think of one who I'd. Hang on, let me come back. Yeah. Let me think of the number one. So before I do that, let me do a bit of a summarization because I'm still thinking. So, Bubba, you went Chris Boswell, right? And the reason being because he wouldn't eat too much.
Right.
Then you went Cameron Hayward.
Well, you said he has smoking wife, so that was an added factor.
Oh, yeah. And Chris Boswell, if you're listening, you're doing good on the field and off the field.
Yep.
You're doing great.
Yes, he is.
Hayward is going to man the barbecue and don't mess with his burgers.
Yep.
Then you said Fields to bring the whole entourage with all the girls with him.
Bring the ladies. Bring the ladies.
And you said, by the way, too, at the end of this episode, everyone's going to vote Mark A, B for Bubba, and C for Shane. Who's got the best barbecue as well? And then you went Pickens because he got a Pizza Hut deal. And then you went Omar Khan to crunch all the numbers, right?
Yeah.
All right. Then Shane has got Frazier. What was your reason for Frazier, Shane?
Because he's from West Virginia. He brings the pepperoni
rolls.
He's a big guy. Right. Young guys seem to have a little more fun. You don't want someone showing up in New Balance, like an old dad,
Hey, I wear New Balance shoes. I think they're fantastic.
I do
too.
But
not the 920s that are white with the all leather,
All right, so you went Fraser, then you went Falatani because of the food, the Polynesian, Hawaiian factor. I agree with that, by the way. I've eaten some of their food. That's fantastic. They know how to cook food. TJ Watt for the entertainment factor, Muth as well for a bit of party scene. Then you went Johnston because he can translate, if I turn up, to translate the English to Australian.
Yeah, I don't know what happens with you when you have more than one beer. I don't know if it's just,
It gets worse.
Yeah, I figured.
It's harder.
Or like,
it's harder.
Does Mark need help? Does he need help?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he wants more potato salad. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You don't want someone giving you the Heimlich when you're just saying, hey, it's something.
They're just like, you better get that kid back on the bus. Is he all right? Get him on there.
Yeah.
All right. Then I went Christian 46 because he's my mate and I want to find, I just want to pronounce his name at the party. I went Wilson because I want to pump him up for the season. JPJ because I want to hear Joey Porter senior come in the door go, we went on. I want to hear that again. Alex Highsmith or his Bobby Boucher impression. And my last one, I don't know, because I think you stole my Muth. I was going to have Muth at my party. Alrighty. And my last guy, what could I say? I would probably say, I was thinking about going with, you know what? I'm going to go with it. Patrick Queen. He's going to be my last guy because I want to hear him absolutely shit on the Ravens all party.
Yeah, trash
and he'll be out the front, water. Where's my picture? He'll be watering the grass. When the barbecue, he's just chilling out, having a wine. He's gonna water the grass in the front in the barbecue, and that'd be my number one. Hey, that was really fun. I like how that always turns different directions. It's just insane how our three minds work in that. I do want to ask you guys one more question though before we go. What do you guys have what's your top 5 foods? 4th of July is today for you guys. So what are you guys having in terms of like barbecue food? What do you guys have at barbecues?
Ooh. Hot dogs, hamburgers, macaroni, salad, potato salad.
Potato salad.
If you don't have to work the next day, beer.
Mm-hmm. You do like ribs and stuff like that, like all that kind of meat, that kind of stuff, or do you go like how big does it go?
It doesn't go big for me anymore because back in the days we just had kegs of beer and we had hot dogs.
Yeah, just get
that was it. It was just drinking. Back then it was just a drinking thing. Now it's a family thing. So yeah, I'm a little not used to that, but yeah, I mean, I'll eat, but not like I used to.
But even that's kind of fun too. Like that's what our barbecues do for Australia Day and whatnot. We just have something in our stomach, a burger, and then go the beers. But now I look to more like, what kind of food's going to be there? It's going to be like, like pasta salad, potato salad, that kind of stuff. Is there going to be wings? Is it going to be pizza, like from Pizza Hut or whatnot? Is it going to be ribs on the barbecue?
Pickens is bringing it. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
I
mean, good stuff. All righty, guys, let's get out of it. That was awesome fun. Hopefully next week we'll do some more football stuff. But that was cool to see where our minds went and that stuff. Thank you, Bubba. Thank you, Shane. You guys want to do a shout out for your channel there, Bubba? This one here, where can I find
Shane? No, it's Steelers Dynasty Podcast. Like, subscribe, and if you don't like it, still like and subscribe.
Amen.
Yeah, just like it.
Like it.
Not? It's only a click of a button. Same with this one too. If you want. I don't know. We talk some good football. Not really. I had some good barbecue talk. I know I'm hungry. It's my 12:30 right now. I got to go to work in about 2 hours. So you guys are awesome. I think we might play this music ad just for Shane for 1 month. This is gonna be your song, Shane. Alrighty, guys. Thank you very much. That's the music when this is the kind of music you hear at what 3 a.m. in the elevator. You're coming back from Las Vegas. You're like, what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
What did I
You're
do?
disputing a credit card bill. You're on hold.
Yeah.
Right?
Nah, it's awesome. Shout out to McCracken Music as well. You do some great things for me on this channel. It's so much fun. And I'm gonna play this quick little outro, and we're gonna I hope you guys enjoy your happy 4th of July.
You too.
I've been over there once. I think I was over there once for it. Yeah, me and Dad were there. I think 4 years ago, 5 years ago. Shoot, 5 years ago for 4th of July. So it was a good time. Alrighty, guys. I'll see you later. Here we go. I'll see you guys later. Hey, Rod. Got the light. Left the light on. See you later. Bye.